I always like to think of it more as a tone than a specific genre. If I told you it's a horror story, that doesn't tell me anything. If I tell you it's like again about The Seething or Stephen King stuff, it's a story about everyday people having everyday lives, and then there's horror added on to that. That's a little more descriptive. And so to me, horror, I like to think of it more, like I said, I think repeating myself, as a tone rather than specifically always a genre. And I also think in that regard, it's really interesting that horror, we call it a genre for now, is the only genre that's named after an emotion, right? Can you think of? I always dance around romance because maybe they call them love stories too sometimes, and that's an emotion as well. But you don't feel action, you don't feel science fiction, and you
Right.
feel horror gets you.
Very true. And different people are horrified by different things, which
Right,
is another great reason to read it. Because again, you can find something. Goosebumps will scare some 8 to 10-year-olds. Really, they got to keep the lights on. But when we read it, it's corny and tongue in cheek. But I know when my
right.
kids were little and read Goosebumps, man, some of those freaked the kids out. But I was different. I read The Shining when I was like 10. But most 10-year-olds aren't reading The Shining
Yeah,
because
exactly.